Stop worshiping Israel. Revelation 2:9, you say you're my people. You Christians, you don't want to hear, it's right in your face. Most of you Christians and preachers don't even read the Bible. And most of you preachers are low-level Masons, high-level Masons, the TV preachers, and the other low-level Masons to be gatekeepers, to keep people knowing who they really are, which are powerful beings made by the Creator, and they're run by the state of Israel. Masons, 33-degree Masons. Goes back to the area of Ukraine. Goes back to Khazzars. Read what, start following Janet Ossenberg, follow the Cabal. The people that run Israel or did, they've done been taken out, are Khazzar warriors. They're from the Khazzars. They're inverted, they're Hannibal Lecters. A good movie to watch that I believe represents them is the old movie Chud, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. They're not fully human. They use our stuff that comes out of us to put on them to look human. They use masks, they use sorcery and everything else. Everything you see over in Israel now is CGI. Anybody telling you it's real or either put in by the military to distract you, or they are Khazzar warriors. Netanyahu was taken out a long time ago. The reason Trump said we want our diamonds back is because that's where the kids go. All these movie stars you see with the diamonds, more than likely, yeah, human body research funeral homes making humans into diamonds for their loved ones. It's the source of all trafficking, all evil in the world, 90% of it. But they are the synagogue of Satan. My biological grandfather, J. William Fulbright, was trying to help JFK expose them, and that's when he got run out of office. I think Bozeman got put in by him. He lived a long life, died at 89 years old, ironically at 17. JFK born in 1917. They're of the Christ bloodline. I'm connected to that. JFK was supposedly assassinated. I think he's the one behind the Trump mask. I believe the medical technology keep him young until I'm proven wrong. But anyway, his look-alike, and he was trying to expose the Khazzars are not your friend. He even said they even had a meme about him, Israel or Khazzars, but there's not even a real biblical Israel. That is people that fight against God, and Pastor Bill Donahue really talks about it good. But you foolish people bowing down to them, there ain't one thing these preachers say that's true, and I just disproved everything. The people, all the people are Khazzars, Masons that wrote the Bible. King James started the Masonic lodges. All of them were white men. I think mainly white men. I do know all of them had physical relationships with men. They were murderers, and they were Hannibal Lecters, and they was very dangerous to young ones under 12 years old. So that right there, not only the picture of your Jesus is actually Caesar Borgia, another Mason, son of Pope Alexander VI. So you're fixing to get your doors blown plumb off. Preachers, don't quit your day job. A lot of y'all are going to jail, or a lot of y'all are going to have a lot to answer. And let's go to Area 51. I had a friend of mine that was there, and his comment was, I said, what do they look like? I'm talking about the aliens. And he said, I said, all of them lizard people? He said, no, not all of them. He said, a lot of them look like us. You can't tell the difference between them and us. If you see them at Walmart, they just like to explore. I said, well, what are they going to do? He's seen the real Men in Black. Y'all have heard me talk about this on tape. I said, what are they going to do what are the preachers and the priests and all the religious leaders going to do once that's shown? He said, they ain't going to be able to say a damn thing. They're going to have a lot of explaining because their congregations know everything they've been taught's a lie. And he said, they're going to be in a lot of trouble because a lot of them know that. A lot of them are low-level Masons. But, yeah, it's you just don't want to hear the truth. But, yeah, that's the true Israel is actually the true Jerusalem is Arkansas. It was the capital of the old world. I think West Memphis was the capital of Egypt. And then you had Cairo, Illinois. That's the capital of Israel, which is northwest United States. I believe southeast was probably Rome. I know Washington, D.C. probably was. And definitely New York was the Babylon area. But Mississippi is the Nile. The Jordan River, I believe, is the Arkansas River. And I still don't think the Noah Ark thing was real, but if it was, they're showing evidence it's built on Petit Jean Mountain. But everything we've been taught's a lie. All the stuff about Tartary and the mud flood is true. The Crowley's Ridge on Arkansas was actually a holdup for the the Atlanteans and the Egyptians, maybe. Some of that's gray area. The Raiders of the Lost Ark was made about Arkansas. One of the crystal skulls is actually in a spring somewhere in the Ouachita Mountains at down at around Hot Springs, Cleveland County, Arkansas. I wouldn't doubt if the Ark of the Covenant is under Greer's Ferry Lake. There's a lot of secret stuff. Wait till you find out what's under Wilburn, Arkansas. And I'll do some short videos on it. I told I couldn't tell, but I think I'm getting tired of this. I might just go ahead and tell pretty soon. And you're just going to be shocked. It's going to be the largest, one of the largest gold and silver deposits in the world is along where the Little Red River channel is under Greer's Ferry Lake. And it's just all, I mean, we're thousands and thousands of years behind technology. They've had medbed technology regeneration chambers, and they've been doing inversion in the womb for 16 to 26,000 years. This is just a West world. So anyway, yeah, Israel is very, very evil. Once we've done got rid of them, now we got to wait for you churches to wake up, because we don't want all y'all taking your lives and you know, you're full of so much pride and ego, it's easy to con someone. Because of that, it's hard to convince them they've been conned. But anybody telling you that stuff from Israel, look, they're supposed to set off a nuclear bomb over there. We would all, 90% of us, be gone right now if that happened. I got a friend of mine high level. That stuff's been taken out at least 10 years ago. There's no chance of a nuclear weapon. And that was CGI, like my friend who's been high level, Area 51, still is, military, Hollywood. He knows those people at Fox News, and he was laughing one night. He said that guy got his vest and his helmet and everything else in the store, toy store at the dollar store. And those people, when a bomb goes off, it's buttholes and elbows, and they're like, they know it's coming. Those bombs hit close enough. It was all CGI. They would have been gone. And the flakes, that was CGI. There's under NDA, of course, but a friend of mine's cousin was over in Israel, and all of Israel been pretty much taking out all the bad Khazzars in Israel by 4 years ago, and he said it's a lot worse. That's all CGI they're showing, but it's worse going underground, finding all the bones and leftovers of where the cannibals come through, the chud and everything else, and done all that stuff, and that's what they're doing now. Now they're just trying to wake people up, and the reason this had an ending is they underestimated how brainwashed people were, especially America and Canada and Australia. We're the top 3 most brainwashed countries. I don't know. I know why America, I don't know, and Canada, I don't know why Australia would be. But it's some crazy stuff, man. And it's going away. They're going to have to pull it this year. They can't go on because there's enough of us awake. We're tired of this shit. And y'all just going to have to handle it or don't handle it. Go on. Just go on to the next life if you want to. But we're not going to stay in this. So that was my, not rant, a lot of information there, and do your own research. But at least 50% of that's right, or close to right. So you do your research, and all churches going away. By the way, did you know that the cross to moose, the enemy of Christ, Ezekiel, read about that. It also represents I forgot where I read it, or I'll tell you where I put it, but it also represents the month of sin of the golden calf. The steeple you walk under is the penis of Osiris. Are you kidding me? And then you tell me your way's the only way. The true Christ was black. He was a Kanaliga yoga master. I'm just getting a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get you church people woke up because I love you and I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you have a stroke. And, well, that's it for now. I'm running out of time. Take care.